about a boy saying to the girl, golly honey, I'm a lucky cuss. Talk about the girl saying to the boy, you and me is lucky to be us. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? As my guest tonight, Karen Allison from her album Many a New Day. We just heard Happy Talk. Karen Allison along with Kenny Barron at the piano and John Patitucci on bass. Karen Allison, of course, will be in South Florida next Wednesday, performing at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts. That's at 201 Southwest 5th Avenue, Fort Lauderdale. More information at goldcoastjazz.org. I also posted a link on the Real Tracy Fields Facebook page. Karen, what can my friends expect when they come out to see you next week?
That's a great question.
Do you know the answer, or will you figure it out next week?
Well, I think that we're going to do a lot for Many a New Day because I believe that our venue has requested that, and that's a beautiful thing, which I don't mind doing at all. And I will be throwing in a Brazilian tune, probably an original tune, probably a blues tune. Shake it up a bit.
That sounds like a spectrum. That should work quite nicely.
Yeah.
Speaking of a spectrum, and the spectrum that you mentioned is some of those things, or I guess most of those things, represented in your work to date. So this is probably a good time for me to ask you about upcoming projects. Have anything on tap that you want to tell us about?
I think I could tell you that I am writing more these days, and I would like to put forth a project that reflects that more. There are other composers that I would like to. There's so much I would like to do, Tracy. But let's just say right now, I'm going to focus on some originals. But you just never know.
No,
never know.
You never do.
Do one.
And there is a tune that is available on YouTube. I'm going to post a link to it on the Real Tracy Fields Facebook page. Something that you wrote, I guess, after the election. Is that correct? Please tell us about Big Discount.
The Big Discount is a song that I had started a couple of years ago, and it's about the disparity between women's and men's pay. And after the election, I actually finished it. The tune was sitting around for a while, and I wanted to address inequalities. And after the election, I felt I needed to finish my thoughts on this part of that. This part of that. So that's what the Big Discount is. And if you want to check it out, you're right. You can check it out on YouTube. And it's actually, the day that we recorded at a sound check by my sweetie Bill McLaughlin was just pointing his iPhone at. It was, a very, very raw thing. We've been performing it since, and for those of us who feel at a loss and are heartened by it, or at least feel like we can take something and move forward. The thing is that we do all have more in common than we don't. And that's what we have to focus on.
And there we go. My guest, Karen Allison, will be performing with Shelley Berg, and pardon me for being brainless, but I have lost your bass player.
Oh, you're excellent. Dan Howard.
Thank you. That's happening next Wednesday, presented by the Gold Coast Jazz Society at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts. More information at goldcoastjazz.org. Karen, is there anything I haven't asked you about that you want to tell my friends?
No, in fact, I'd like to record this for posterity, because I think you're really a wonderful interviewer.
I think you're really very kind. But you're a great guest, and I actually, there appears to be a recorder running. I'll see if I can't get you a copy of this.
Beautiful.
Karen, we have chosen, or you chose, one last tune for our friends tonight, and it's I Have Dreamed. Will you introduce it for us, please?
Sure. This is a beautiful ballad by Rogers and Hammerstein, and it comes from, I think it comes from The King and I as well, but it didn't get chosen for, I don't know, don't listen to me right now.
That's a beautiful
It's a
ballad.
beautiful ballad. Oh, thanks, Tracy.
Karen Allison, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Sure, we'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye.
Alone and awake, I've looked at the stars, the same that smile on you. And time and again, I've thought all the things that you were thinking too. Arms are I have dreamed what a joy you'll be. I have dreamed every word you whisper when you're close to me. Enjoy the view in these dreams. I want to sow that by now I think I know what it's like to be loved by you. I will love being loved by you.
Ugh. Ugh.
With Kenny Barron on piano, John Patitucci playing the bass, Karen Allison for her album Many a New Day. I Have Dreamed. Karen Allison, of course, again at the Brown Center next Wednesday night, a week from tonight. Before I let go of the Karen Allison portion of tonight's program, I'd like to back up to what I think was the first album of hers that I played for you here on WLRN. This is way back in the last millennium. Let's back up 2015, the date of Many a New Day. Let's go back to Collage from 1996.
Robert Frost did right in settings beautiful and rustic. He wrote of rolling hills and green terrain. For me, I must do my writing in the chaos of the city, sometimes even on a subway train. How am I to ever learn about the woodlands and the falling leaves of autumn and such things sublime, when I must spend all my time just trekking around this dirty city, doing what I can to earn a dime, dime, How did Robert Frost make payments in that little country place of his? Where did he get the dough? Could he go down to the country store and sell a poem saying, "Isn't nice when I wrote about the snow"? Surely now he must have had a sponsor of some sort, perhaps a lady friend just rolled in bread. Lady friend to say, "Now, Bob, why don't you take a long, long walk and write whatever pops into your head?" She'd say, "Bobby, don't you worry about the mortgage. No, no. Bobby, don't you worry about those bills. Bobby, why don't you go rock home about the neighbors, about the princess, about the rolling hills. Bobby, don't you worry about the dishes. Don't you even think about those pans. Bobby, I know it's not good that an artist like yourself should be walking around this world with dishpan hands."
Oi.
From a 1996 album, Collage, Karen Allison there with Robert Frost, Bob Bowman on bass, Todd Strait drumming, and Paul Smith playing the piano. As I said, that's from 1996. Robert Frost, a tune written by Jay Leonhardt. You see what I'm saying about the intelligence in her work? Karen Allison doing music that you may hear some of again next Wednesday night at the Broward Center. She's being presented there by Gold Coast, as I said, for the 50th time. An extremely intelligent singer. This is music by and for smart people. This is Evening Jazz.
The critically acclaimed musical The Last 5 Years takes a bold look at one young couple's hope that love endures the test of time. For the first time in history, its Broadway stars, Betsy Wolfe and Adam Cantor, bring the romantic score of this funny, honest, and intimate musical to South Florida. You can join Betsy, Adam, and Miami New Drama at the Colony Theater March 5th for The Last 5 Years in concert. A one-night engagement of what New York Magazine calls a gem of a show, and the Daily News calls simply irresistible. Tickets at colonymb.org.
We're funded by WLRN members and by the Addison Hines Charitable Trust, supporting public radio.
If anybody's watching this and I'm yawning, God. I really can't tell if anybody's watching because I'm driving. But I need to test this out fully to see how long the battery will last on the 360 camera that's attached. And what it looks like. What I'm doing, because I really want to cover something. I get to I gotta know. nice blinker.
Nick Finzer, young trombonist. I believe this is his third album. It's called Here and Now. We just heard it entitled The Sun. Nick Finzer. 12 minutes before 11 evening jazz. Speaking of trombonists, here's Michael Deese.
Oh, God. Let's see what's going on here. Five. just went through Red Arrow, I think. Okay, that's a good test. I have no idea if anybody watched. I doubt it, which is fine by me. All right, let's see what we got here.